HarperCollins presents Little Girl Lost. Amelie just wants a home she feels safe in. By Casey Watson. Read by Kate Locke. I want to dedicate this to all those who made it through those strange times during the worldwide pandemic, especially to those who lost loved ones and suffered the heartbreak that went along with it, but also to those who, like me, muddled through and somehow got to grips with homeschooling and being confined to our homes for all that time. In a strange way, it was a time for learning about ourselves too. It was as if the world slowed down and allowed us to step off for a while and get back to basics, and things such as fast food became unnecessary. We began preparing meals from scratch again and baking fresh bread and cakes. We took to art and music and poetry. In all, I believe that when the world stood still for that moment in history, we woke up and learned how to live. R.I.P. to all our lost loved ones. Acknowledgements. As ever, I have some important people to thank. My fabulous agent, Andrew Lowney, and the incredible team at HarperCollins, my publishing family, whose skill and expertise continue to bring these stories to you so brilliantly. I must also give thanks to my friend and partner in writing crime, Lynn Barrett-Lee. We've become such a team now that we can almost finish one another's sentences, and often do, when we're not busy writing, that is. Once again, I cannot pass up the opportunity to thank my amazing family and friends who continue to keep me sane and support me in myriad ways. I simply could not do what I do without you. Finally, I'd once again like to acknowledge all of you, my lovely readers. Your kind reviews really are all the encouragement I need to keep sharing stories of these so often forgotten children. You are the best. I send my love to you all. Chapter 1. April. My dreams just lately had been laced with worry, were full of stress and anxiety and those horrible fight-or-flight situations. Except I could never do either because I had that horrible sleep paralysis thing where, however awful the thing that I needed to run from or wrestle with, I'd be totally rooted to the spot. This was, I presumed, all just part of my new normal, as everyone had taken to calling it. The new normal of a global pandemic. Though, what's normal, frankly, about a global pandemic? Yet that was where we were, just a few weeks into the horror that was COVID, and were already used to the Prime Minister appearing on our TV screens on a daily basis, standing behind his lectern in that oak-panelled office, looking crumpled and unkempt, and reeling off grim statistics and death tolls. It was horrible, and I, for one, was glad about the fact that Mike had been laid off and put on furlough, another new word for us, just as it probably was for many, so was safe at home with me. I knew it was bad for people not on furlough who are unable to go into work and do their jobs, and I worried just as much as the next person about how my extended family were going to cope financially. But if I'm being honest, I was glad that Mike was one of the many thousands of businesses forced to shut down shop for the duration, because the days would have been very long and lonely and very boring if I was stuck at home alone, separated from my loved ones and with just that meagre single exercise hour allowed. The world was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?